Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Carolyn, and my niece, Kimberly, and
Hi
of
there.
course, River.
What's up?
We're all back today because we have a surprise for you. I think it's going to be interesting what we're going to use to make a sandwich today.
Yeah.
And Kimberly is going to be helping me. River's going to be also.
Yes, I'm going to cut the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yummy.
So the surprise is this.
What is that, Carolyn?
This is, I'm going to hold it up. This is a beef tongue. This weighs 7 pounds. It cost me $35 to buy this tongue.
Whoa, what? That was expensive.
At Walmart.
Whoa.
$35.
Expensive.
Now, when I was growing up, I was introduced to tongue sandwiches in the second grade.
Wait, what? What?
My stepmother.
Tongue sandwiches?
Yes, my stepmother made me tongue sandwiches when I was a little girl.
Sandwiches?
And I was so thrilled because they were so delicious. But when I took them to school, the kids would ask me what kind of sandwich I had. And when I said tongue, they all made fun of me.
I would eat a tongue taco. That's good.
Well, yeah. Well, we live in Coachella Valley, and it's all the Mexicans around here are very familiar with tongue.
Mexicans.
But anyway, when I took
good.
these sandwiches to school,
Yes.
and the kids would make fun of me, and you might say it was like being bullied, and this was back in the 50s. So anyway, when I wanted to trade sandwiches with somebody, nobody would trade with me. They just laughed at me. But anyway, I loved these sandwiches so much that I didn't care what the kids said. I took tongue sandwiches with me whenever I wanted to. I didn't let them make fun of me so that I stopped eating them. But I haven't had one for, I don't know how many years.
60 years?
Well, I don't think 60 years, but
a
long time. I have not had a tongue sandwich for a long time. So that's what we're going to do today. And I think you might be interested in how you cut this up. First you cook it, boil it for 4.5 hours.
Wow.
With peppercorns and bay leaves and kosher salt. And then you peel off the outer layer. And this is what you have. So let me just start cutting this to show you how easy this is to.
Wow.
I'm going to cut the tip off right here.
There, yeah, the tip of the tongue, huh?
The tip of the tongue. There it is. Now, who wants to take a bite of the tip of the tongue first?
What?
Who wants this? Well, first we have to put some creamed horseradish on it. And River, I know you're used to eating tongue tacos, but I want you to try it this way.
But I don't like horseradish.
Well, you can try this.
I don't want it.
Okay, so Kim can try it.
I'll try it.
Wait. Oh.
What do you mean?
The tongue sandwich.
Anyway, we're going to continue to slice this for sandwiches. You slice it about like this.
Sandwich. You know what? How is it, Kim?
The horseradish is hot.
Really? It says creamy horseradish.
Well,
anyway, let's make our sandwich. So, River, do you want to help us with this? I'll need my spreader. The spreader.
The spreader?
You know that one from France?
Where is it at?
I don't know. You'll have to find it.
Where is it?
It's in the drawer.
It's in the drawer. Just keep digging around in there until you find it.
Where is it at?
River?
What?
You'll find it if you just keep searching.
No.
Searching, you will find.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so I think we have enough tongue.
It's right here on the counter.
Oh, it was here all the time. Sorry. So here's our pieces of tongue cut up for the sandwich. They're nice sizes. And we're going to be using rosemary sourdough. Is that what we got?
Yep,
Kim?
rosemary sourdough.
We're going to use that today. So
San
River,
Francisco style.
could you take this tongue and put it over somewhere else?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's so big, I don't have room on the cutting board. So we're going to spread this with, so Kim said this was really hot. I didn't know that.
Okay, here, and I'll go ahead and slice the tomatoes.
Yes, Kim's going to slice the tomatoes here on this board. And I'm going to figure out if we can use this. If it's too hot, I don't want to use it. I have to try this. So this is kind of an experiment, you might say. I think I put too much on Kim's sandwich.
Oh, on my bite?
I had to get a plate for the tongue.
I put too much on there. Oh, man. Ooh,
It's hot, isn't
I
it?
told ya.
okay, but it won't be like that on a sandwich.
I told you that's why I don't like horseradish.
So I'm glad I didn't give it to River. He probably would have just freaked out all over the place.
I like spicy, but I don't like.
I know, he
Like-
likes habaneros. He eats them raw.
I mean, but I don't like horseradish or onion spice. It's like. Ugh. The only thing though,
Okay, I'm
I
putting
do
a thin layer on here.
I
I'm
do
sorry,
like
River.
wasabi though. It's weird. Yeah.
Well, this is kind of like wasabi.
I
So
know.
here we just put a thin layer of the
It's just
creamed
like
horseradish, and this
taste,
is the
yeah.
brand. I want to show you the brand. It's called Beaver. It's
Leave
about-
it to Beaver.
Yeah, you remember that, River? That's way you wouldn't even remember that
No,
show.
I love that show.
You do? And then
course.
I'm putting the tongue on it, all the tongue that we cut up. This is actually a gourmet.
It's like if I did this to a sandwich. No.
River, could you get me that wonderful dish, my microfiber dishcloth wet?
Your
So I
microfiber
can-
dishcloth.
You know, the one you always get me.
Yes, Mom. Here's your dishcloth.
And then we're going to use
Have to
red.
put the tomatoes on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have Kim put on the tomatoes.
Here you go. There's your.
Thank you.
Wait. I forgot. These beautiful breads.
Oh, here, you can hold up the bread, River.
Mm.
This is what River likes to do. He likes to put it right in the camera.
These beautiful breads. Alright, here's.
Okay, so I can't see very well. So, River, would you put the salt and pepper on the tomatoes for us, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Very generously.
How much shakes?
So she's got 3 tomatoes on there. So
3.
look how pretty this looks.
Nice.
Okay, now he's going to put the salt and pepper on it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Fancy.
And then we're going to put this red leaf lettuce. I like to take out this bone. I call it a bone. I don't like this hard part of the lettuce. I only like the leafy part. So now we're going to put just one leaf on there like that. And then River, do you think we should put mayonnaise on this side?
Well, I think it's fine. The spreader already did its job. Yeah. No, it's fine.
It just
It's fine.
seems kind of dry.
We could put mayonnaise on it.
Well, I guess mayonnaise won't
Well,
hurt.
could
Hang
you
on.
get the
We
mayonnaise
have
out
some
of
in the refrigerator.
Yes, of course.
because we might have to tone down the horseradish, but we're almost done with the sandwich. So I know it's kind of a lot of
It's right there, River.
Of course.
confusion here about
Man,
the
when
sandwich.
something's right in front of me, I can never find it. It's
That
weird.
is so typical of a man looking in the refrigerator for something. A woman can find it real easy. Is it already opened?
No.
Did you open it?
Here you go.
Okay, let me wipe this off because I can't stand messes. Okay, let me get a little bit of this mayonnaise. Not a lot because we.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, River.
Yeah, I don't know how long I can hold.
Okay, thank you. That's plenty. So I just
I
put
mean-
a little bit on
I mean,
there.
with this on my head, it could fall.
I didn't know he had anything on his head. Okay,
Yeah, I
now
just seen
we're
it in the
putting
video.
this.
You'll laugh.
Now, River, watch. We put this together like that and press it down. Take this tomato off of here.
Very good.
Press it down. So today, I have to admit, we did not eat out. We did not eat lunch out because we wanted to be hungry. All 3 of us wanted to be hungry for this
Because
sandwich.
this is probably the
Sandwich, yes.
biggest sandwich we ever made.
And Kimberly and I are on the a strict diet for 3 days. So this is according to our food intake. We're allowed to have a third of this.
But I'm not. I'm
So-
free.
Okay, so I'm going to cut this. I don't know who wants the middle.
I'll get the middle.
Okay, River's going to get the middle.
I'll get the middle.
This is going to be hard to cut because I can't
It's a tongue.
hold it right. So could
There you go,
somebody,
Kim.
River, could you brace this TV tray thing we have this on?
Brace yourself, TV tray.
Okay, there's one cut
Okay.
right.
Nice.
There's Kimberly. She's starving because she's been waiting to eat because we're on this diet. Okay,
Diet.
River, are you going to be able to eat all this?
I'll just eat a little bit.
Okay, River wants the middle,
I'll get the middle.
the best part. But that he deserves it because he does so much for me,
Really?
helping me everywhere I go.
Thank you.
And then I don't want all of this, but my friend Rena told me not to waste food.
Don't
Be
waste
sure
food.
and eat it all. So let's take a bite of our who's going to bite first?
Okay, I'll
Okay.
try. I love beef
Okay.
tongue, and I'll try it first.
Okay.
Because I've never tried the sandwich. I've only tried the taco.
Oh, okay.
All right, so beef tongue sandwich, going in.
Going in. Is it kind of messy? Okay, now it's my turn.
Oh. Wow, the horseradish is something.
Mmm.
The horseradish is something. I'll tell you that. But the beef tongue,
But you have to have the horseradish with the beef tongue.
that tongue is good.
Mmm.
Mhm.
This is delicious.
You guys should try this.
It's not. I really can't really recommend it because not everybody can. I really can't afford it either. But not everybody can afford $35 for a tongue.
I think it's good.
Mmm.
We should not waste this either because it's
That
$35 for a tongue. But
That
it's
is the
good.
best tasting meat
Mm-hmm.
for a sandwich.
I think for a taco as well. Have you ever tried beef taco?
Yeah, I've ordered the Mexican tacos with the tongue. They're good, but I'd rather have it this way. Actually, the way I usually eat it is I just cut a slice of it about this thick and I put the horseradish and I just eat it like that.
I'd rather have the taco, but I'll say this is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad we added mayonnaise.
So I was just going to tell you a little bit about the beef. I lived in Nebraska on a farm back in the 70s. It was a 1914 5-bedroom farmhouse on a hill, and it overlooked 160 acres of cornfield. And in the back was 1,000 head of cattle, because this was a feedlot.
I dropped some.
But we went there to live on a farm, to be with my husband's mother and her 13-year-old boy so we could help her raise Mark on a farm. So that's why we went there. And Greg ended up getting the job of checking on the feedlot every day because there was always something wrong when you've got 1,000 head of cattle. So he did that, and we lived in this wonderful, beautiful, beautiful property. And the farmer had lived there for years with his wife, but he built a house down like 40 acres away in like a ranch style house, and he left this big, beautiful, the house had a front porch that was closed in and circled the whole house. And it had 2 living rooms with these French doors that separated the living rooms. It had upstairs, and we had a clothesline out back, and we had a bloodhound and a Springer Spaniel. And my Springer Spaniel had 12 puppies, 12 purebred puppies.
Wow.
And so one day, it was 45 below zero. And that was the first, I came from Seattle, so I'd never experienced that kind of weather. And it was 45, and I couldn't get out of bed. I was just freezing. Because even though, you have heat in the house, it's not enough because it's just too cold. Too cold for man or beast. That's what we used to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, I asked Greg if he would bring me one of Sam's puppies to keep me warm because I wanted to stay in bed. So he ended up bringing me all 12 puppies.
What? Wait, what?
Yes, all 12 puppies were in the bed with me. And then the mother, Samantha,
You guys hearing this?
the Springer Spaniel, she jumped up on the bed. And then the bloodhound came wandering in, looking around, and she jumped up on them. So I had 14 dogs in bed with me. And I was so
don't even have that much fingers.
I was so thrilled. It was such a fun thing, that happened. Lots of fun things happen on that farm. And some of my friends that watch this that are from Nebraska, they've been on that farm with me, and they know what I'm talking about.
Hi, people in Nebraska.
Yeah, my Nebraska friends are very, very special to me because those were years where I felt like I was living in a different world. And we had a lot of happy moments. We didn't have a television. Matter of fact, people would feel so sorry for us that they would give us a television. One time this family gave us an old television from like the early 50s that had a round screen, and it was green and white instead of black and white. It was green and white. Anyway,
What?
we just had a wonderful time on the farm. I could go on and on about what happened on the farm. But I won't do that today. But some other time I'll tell you a few more stories about
No television.
funny things that happen.
That's something with no television.
No television, and we just were constantly entertained by the
Well,
animals.
that's good. I'd rather be entertained by nature than television. Because,
Yeah. Oh, one thing that happened, and I'd never experienced this either. Nebraska has violent thunderstorms with
What?
powerful lightning, and this house had a lightning rod on the roof, and everybody had left the house. I was the only one in the house. They all left for work, and I was still in bed, and lightning hit the lightning rod.
Oh, no.
And when lightning hits a lightning rod, it's just like the most loud explosion. So I was scared to death, and I was there alone, and that was my.
Oh
so
my God, you were there
just
alone,
was experiencing a lot of things. And when my friend Jane came out to visit me, one time we went out on the top of the hill, and it was pouring down rain. I mean, that's my sandwich. Kim was going to eat my sandwich.
I was going to ask you if I could have a bite.
She's hungry. She's hungry. That's how hungry she is. That
All
diet
right, I'll
is
give
evil diet.
a bite.
That's an evil diet right there.
Anyway, both of us went out on this hill, and we had our nightgowns on, and we just stood on this hill, and all this rain came and soaked us. We were soaking wet, standing on this hill with the wind blowing through us, and the dogs and everything. It was just fun. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that anymore. River, did you have something for like show and tell or something you wanted to?
Didn't you?
I do have something, but are we almost out of time?
Yeah, just take your time.
Okay. I'm going to eat that sandwich, you guys, so don't try to take it off of there. So I wanted to show you one of my very favorite, it's not really a knick-knack, it is a piece of art. And I know some of the people in Nebraska have seen this bowl, but I don't know if you can appreciate it. But this bowl weighs about, what would you say, 10 pounds?
10 pounds.
About 10 pounds. It's real thick glass. And it's got this, it's from France. And it's got this pattern in it where they...
Can I hold it?
But don't drop it.
Wow.
Please don't drop it. Yeah, you can hold it.
Oof, that's pretty.
But that was from Salem, Oregon. And it was my Aunt Pomeroy.
Who's that?
My Aunt Pomeroy she was a very interesting woman. She had a optical shop in Salem, Oregon.
Wow.
It was optical and fine decor. And what was the other thing? It was 3 things she had there. Jewelry.
Oh.
She had jewelry, optical, and fine decor. So it was just fun going downtown and going into her shop. It was called Pomeroy and Keene in Salem, Oregon. I don't think it's there anymore. But when she was in her 80s, she would go to work all dressed up in beautiful leopards and beautiful garments, brocades and things. And she had this red hair, and she wore it all up on top of her head with these green jade things sticking out of it. And my dad was funny. He said, she looked like a peacock walking down the street. He made fun of her, but I thought she was the most beautiful, glamorous lady in her 80s, and she wore spiked heels.
What?
High heels, and she went into that beautiful shop, and my dear friend, Cherie Andrews, and I were best friends in Salem. Cherie would remember this shop, and I have lots of funny stories about me and Cherie in our hometown growing up there in Salem, Oregon. So I think we don't really have anything more to say.
It's been about 20 minutes now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
but I know you guys like the long videos.
They do?
Mm-hmm, yeah, because the one that we made, the long one, was like, it was more views than the other ones. So.
Well, we hope you like this. We know we just rattled on and on, but that's what this is all about. It's just a program.
We're telling you stories because it's entertaining.
Yeah, we hope it's entertaining.
Yeah, we hope it's entertaining. Sorry. There's stuff in my mouth.
Yeah, I know. I don't really want to eat my sandwich in front of everybody. That's why I'm not doing it.
Okay, so
But when we get off of there, I'm going to gobble down my sandwich.
we will see you all later. Thank you for joining our
Yes, thank you.
program.
Yes, we love you, and we thank you for subscribing and for your comments. And
We
for
all
your-
appreciate it.
yeah, we just have fun with this, and we'll be back next week with some other interesting sandwich, right, River?
Yeah.
Kim?
Yes,
So Kim will be part of it too. She's my niece. She lives here with me.
that's me.
And River's always with me every Friday.
I'm always with every Friday, every video.
Okay, so we'll see you next time.
All right, we'll
See
see
you
you
next
all
week.
next time. Bye. And I hope you listen to the radio today. All right, goodbye.